Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to another Etheria restart video, and today we are going to go over some of the mistakes we have already made on day one of our Etheria restart journey during the closed beta test. But it's okay because we can remedy them and definitely learn from them for our full game launch on the 5th of June. And these are also tips and tricks that have been recorded on our guild guide. I'll leave a link to the article down below, alongside of course the Pride Win tips and tricks that's going to go over the progression cycles and things like stamina usage, which we'll talk about today as well. So let's get things started. Well, actually the most important part, if you take away anything, if you're a spender, all right, before you even create your account and log in, make sure you're in the correct region. I know it sounds obvious, but for example, I'm in London right now, okay, and I created my account and I was paying British pounds in the shop, which is about 10 to 15% more expensive. So I had to use the VPN when I was creating the account, and when the game logged in and assigns your UID, you have to make sure that you're in the right region. Otherwise, you're just going to be paying some extra money depending on where your store is based. So that's the most important part that actually comes before you even log into the game. Now, as you can see, currently we are level 17, and that is going to be key to note that it is your day one bottleneck, because stamina refills are capped in this game, and every day you get 10 max refills with the premium currency, and you can probably get to level 18 just before day 2 reset. But in order to do that, you're going to basically have to play right at the beginning, and also when you're refilling your stamina, don't do what I did. I essentially dragged all the way, and because I knew where I wanted to dump my stamina, I maxed it, right? So that means I'm not going to get any of these natural stamina recoveries because I'm going to be over cap. At one point, I think it was at 900 or something as I was dumping the stamina. But if you are that type of people that want to, min-max every step of the way, and you want to hit potentially level 18 before reset, then yes, that is one way to do it, because the next story is going to take place at level 20, so it's not like you're going to get to level 20 anyhow, and we are pretty much all in the same boat in that regard. So that's definitely what you want to pay attention to. And speaking of stamina and story, this is the progression mistake. A lot of people, when they go inside the story and unlock all of these different game modes, they just want to spam them, okay? My personal suggestion, and don't make the same mistakes I did, okay? Only do the first time clears. Absolutely don't do any more than that unless a hyperlink charter request it. And what I mean is that in your hyperlink charter, these are essentially missions that you want to achieve, and you will see that there are missions that says defeat Heart Shadowrunner 10 times, right? And these are quests that you want to do up to the number that they request you to do. So don't do anything extra because you want to at least have them unlocked as you are going through. So if you go to your challenges, make sure that the Grim Pursuit and the Threshold are only done to the highest level you can with the first time clear, until you unlock it as part of your milestone quest in the charter. And now you might ask, where do I dump my stamina? Because again, the story is going to be bottlenecked by your level, right? If we go to my story right now at 7-1, you're going to require level 20. So how do I get to chapter 4, 5, 6 when we don't have the exact or the right level? It's okay, go to your challenges, and instead of doing Grim Pursuit and Threshold, do investigations. Now, this is where you are going to get EXP. So this is the EXP farming stage, and you're going to do that a lot for day 1. You're probably going to do some for day 2 as well, but day 3 is when we are going to switch over to some different locations in terms of farming. But day 1, definitely this is the best spot for you to dump your stamina when you're stuck, because you go to the highest one and then you go until you unlock the next stage of story, and that's what you want to do. Now, in terms of GP outposts, because I know a lot of people will ask about that, just do again for the one-time clear for now, okay? Later on, you will definitely do higher levels of the GP outpost in order to farm skill upgrades, but currently try to clear one time only. And for a lot of your characters, you want to upgrade them as you are progressing through incrementally. So for example, Gray is one of my most invested characters in terms of skill, is because the skill 3 is super good level for increasing the defense down chance to 100%. So I definitely want to push him higher and higher. But you'll see that as you're starting out, if you follow my beginner's guide, you have one color of each DPS, right? You have the red in Lian, the blue in Tiamat, and then the green in Gray. So your mats for upgrading these skills, it should be alright. It should be alright. And for damage dealers, you want to push the attack. You can see here, I want to push the attack to at least the 4th level, okay? Because you are going to get some very, very nice flat attack boosts that are going to be pretty good early on. Of course, you can take the last one, give the 5% chance, but the first 4 you definitely want to grab. And you can see Lian gets even more due to the fact that she will 100% be worth any investment in throwing her, because she is part of the Animus fate. Alright, you can see that I'm already on the basic training number 2, but it requires her to reach certain levels to get higher module equipment, and it gets unique shell upgrades. Now, there's quite a lot of objectives all the way to expert training too, so you definitely want to plan ahead, and Lian is going to be worth the resources. And even if later on she's not going to see much play, there is an event to reset that is happening. The Animus reconfiguration allows you to reset everything. So you can see here, even though I upgraded Lian stuff, I'm going to get everything back. Same with Gray, okay? I invested a lot in him, and look at all of these important resources, the skill upgrades, you get all of them back. And in this testing event, it's 5 reconfiguration opportunities. You can reset any characters 5 times. Right, or 5 different characters. And of course, starting from the second one though, you are going to cost Hydra Crystal, as they talk about here. But still, it's a very, very good return on resources, and I suggest everyone to be building your Lian. And once you're done all of the basic training, the expert trainings, and you are, you know, done with Lian and you feel that she is falling off, then you can reset her to not waste any resources. But definitely when you're spending your stamina, don't make the mistake of just going blindly into Grim Pursuit and Threshold, especially on day 1. Don't worry, you'll go into the Grim Pursuit and Threshold later on, but for day 1 and day 2, do investigations. All right, investigation is going to be key before you switch out to a different location. All right, and these are some of the tips and tricks I have learned throughout my day 1 journey of Etheria Restart, and you should definitely avoid these mistakes. But hey, don't worry, it's only the closed beta test. Even if you have made these mistakes like I've done already, you can always remedy them. And a worst case scenario, we have a brand new start in the full launch of the game. So yes, try the game out, check out the CBT if you haven't already, with my link down below or in the description, and I'll see you guys in game. Tomorrow we're definitely going to do a day 2 stream as well, as we're pushing ahead in terms of content. So anyhow, thank you so much once again for watching this video, and it's TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you in the next one. And goodbye now.